Hey everybody, what's going on? Run down here, welcome back. Let's get going. See, I'm much more, you know what, maybe I do prefer not to have a camera on, because I feel like without the camera on I have like significantly less pressure to do anything that's actually impressive. Hold up. Sorry, I'm trying to, had a little tiny space heater. It keeps my desk warm so I don't freeze to death. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Good water. Is there a thing here? No, there's not. Alright, let's go. Sorry, that's not the most professional intro in the world, but if you're watching this because you think I'm some kind of professional, you're mistaken. Anyway, this area is crawling with monsters and has such a high encounter rate. But the good part about this is that we actually need to kill... See those pucks there? Oh, these are toads... Oh, wait. Mods? Mods? Oh. Oh, there we go. I'm like, mods? We need to kill a bunch of these, like, toadstool things. Or pucks, excuse me. So, when we eventually get to a certain part in this video, I am going to stop doing my little, like, recording thing, and we're going to, by we, I mean Alex is going to do some grinding and get a bunch of, speed items, because Miranda and, Meru get 2 speed items here that I really want to... I really want them to have. Oh, really? 2 HP? I really want them to have. So, eventually I will stop and start grinding. Although, I think I might... Well... So I'm also trying to think, because there is also a... I'm missing on purpose, by the way. I think there's also... What? Holy cow, what am I trying to say? Jeez. Okay, so basically there's enemies here I want to grind off of. Jeez, why is it so hard for me to say? I don't know, guys. I had something in my mind. Sorry, distracted. I promise don't be distracted for the rest of the video. My apologies. Alright, body purifiers and stuff. Yeah. Oh, dude. Meru is so close to getting her next level. Which I think she gets a new edition? I don't remember. What's in here? Mind purifier? Oh, thank goodness. Also, one part about this area is a little obnoxious is, by they, I mean, the enemies really enjoy casting CC, so hopefully we won't have so much CC. There's also no Stardust here, so I can just go through it. Although I do not want to miss any, treasure chests, because there is a very good item here that I do not want to miss. And you only have 1 chance to get it, so... Gotta be careful to not miss it. This isn't it though. I forget what item I'm going for right here. I think this is because there's dancer shoe and there's dancer earring that there are 2 of them I'm trying to get, and I can get I think both of them here. I am gonna have to look it up though, so I probably will pause when eventually we get to the halfway point of this. Well, it's not really even the halfway point. It's like the 3rd waypoint of this area. Also, for anyone who is confused, the reason enemies will gonna miss on me 50% of the time is due to the items I have on my team. We're just completely over level for this. Do I want them to miss? Not really. In case you're curious on their speed, it is 50. Huh. Well, good to know. So we got 70, 70, 65. You kill. Ooh. I think that'll kill him. Huh. Nope. Oh yeah, that's gonna do nothing. Was it pellet? Yeah. No. Oh. That actually will do something. That actually is a real CC. You kill him. Missing on purpose. By the way. Cool. See, I have this thing going with chat where, by chat, I mean, not chat, I'm here going with my comment section where I try to miss as little additions as possible. I think I said I was gonna keep it under 20 missed additions throughout the entire game. I want to say I am at, geez, I think I'm actually at, like, 15, so I think I only have 5 more I can miss for the rest of the game, and I'm not worried about that, that's no problem. Alright, I go here, go all the way around, I go here. Also, this is an area you want to bring charm potions to for, trust me. What if I get the item I'm going for? Go here, I think this is dancer earring. I'm working hard enough to get dancer earring for sure. I am almost certain this is Dancer Earring, because I can't think of what else this would be, unless this is, like, actually to leave the area. It is. Do I want to go back and get the item? So yes. Dang it! Sorry, guys. This is actually how you leave the area. I can see my encounter rate. When I actually get close to an encounter, I'm gonna pop the charm potion. Just try to make this area slightly more bearable. Not just for me, but for you guys as well. No one wants to watch me get into a billion encounters, although I do need to kill, like, probably a billion pucks. So, I gotta kill them at some point. But I don't think I can actually encounter a puck. Alright, yeah, pop the charm potion. I don't think I can actually encounter a puck in this area yet. Cool. Just risk of encounter. Alright, so we're gonna go left, and I don't know whichever. I know I see the Dancer Shoes or Dancer Earring. Whichever one, doesn't matter. It's just outstanding for me. It's just gonna go right on Meru. Alright, what you got? Dancer Shoes! Alright, so whose shoes are getting upgraded? It's basically a question of, do I want Meru to have Dancer Shoes? What does she have now? Soft shoes. Oh. Yeah, so... more defense. Yeah, trust me, she good. Let's see, do I want her to be at 90, or do I want... yeah... I want Meru. Go and put her at 90. Alright, and while I'm doing this is kind of annoying because I can't like look it up on my other monitor because I constantly, like, normally what I would do here, like, in order to like do two things at one time, is I'll like have one hand on the controller and the other hand will be like looking stuff up on the computer. But I have to constantly get over here and mash A, and then it moves for a second, and then like I go back. At least I'll get into a combat here and I can start looking stuff up. Okay. So we're going for Legend of Dragoon. Just kind of make things simple. And then from there I'll look up items. I'll probably move first. Yep. Oh, I do pucks. Mods? There we go. Yeah, but we need to kill a bunch of these things. And at least until they drop two... I want to say it's two of these things. Hold on. Oh, god dang it. Oh, that's right. Meru is now silly fast. What's the items she can get? Dancer shoes and dancer ring. So we're gonna look up this accessory. Despirited. It doesn't matter. All it would do is stop her from getting SP anyway, and she's already Dragoon level 5. Everyone is. We're ready to go. Okay, so where's this at? Dancer ring. So pucks drop them. There we go. So pucks drop Dancer's ring, as well as there is one in this area, and then we're just gonna get for free. So I really only need to grind one. I want to be like serious about it. So I really only need to grind one, because we're gonna get one in a chest somewhere. Oh, I didn't get it there. Let's see here. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, I had to take a break there to get my items and stuff in order, plus the game started to stutter and crash, which was not good, so had to get that fixed up. But basically, I'm going to need to kill a lot of pucks. Like, because this is apparently and so there's the area, like, later on, Snowfield, that you can get, Dancer's Ring, but I ain't about to wait that long. I can just grind them. You know what I mean? This is such a large space. Yeah, wonder what they be doing here, yo? They be killing each other. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. I wonder what it was used for. Gongol. Gongol Fields. Smells like blood. Blood in a large space. Oh, that sounds like a coliseum. Everyone just chilling.
Yes, it really was.
Nani?
I heard it from the ancestor. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, 4 nations lived in harmony. But this was also a coliseum, and it wasn't for regular fights that you won or lost. It was for matches to the death.
Yeah?
Winglies would just enjoy the view from above of fighters picked from among the dominated humans, dragons, and even some of the big G words. Oh, poor Meru. I am the offspring of that kind of Wingly.
I wants to hug her! The ancestor told us that this is a mere ruin, didn't he? Ellipses. What happened here happened in the past. No matter what sorrow there was, it's no longer our sorrow. Isn't that right? Well, there's nothing to worry about, Meru. The sins of the past are just there to tell us not to repeat them anymore. So, cheer up. Let's focus on moving on for now. Yeah, Lord! Alright, let's get going, sure. Also, I was surprised the encounter rate for, like, right here isn't nearly as high as it should be. I wanna go. Like, this is just cruel. To make us have to run here. It's like, you want us to get into combat. Oh, well, I need to kill $1 billion. I think, yeah, the next area is a place where I'm gonna have to, like, stop for a little bit. Like, just pause the recordings and whatnot. This is it. So... yeah. Well, this is where... Dispirited? Oh, it feels bad, man. This is where we're going to take a break for a second. So... yeah. I'll just save over here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break and kill a whole bunch of pucks because I want the ring before we go off into any to the next boss, basically. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, boy, welcome back. Sorry I just put the video up. It's a little weird, but anyway. I did not find any Dancer's Rings. I didn't grind for a super long amount of time. I think I grinded for maybe like 40 minutes or something. I got darted up to level 28. I didn't realize also that Meru has cool boogie she needs to be working on. Like I barely grinded at all. The disc I think crashed halfway through some grinding. So that made me a little annoyed. I think what was happening is the mods, for some reason, are not very happy in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the way up one more time to where we would fight the big bad of this area. And from there, we're going to stop, and I'm going to actually get Dancer's Rings. Okay, so that didn't work, so... it's one, then it's this, right? Nope. Let's see here. We're not going forward. Yeah, I know. But I don't think this is a mere blind alley.
Then I'll take care of it with my rogue school technique. Hi-ya! It doesn't work. I like the punching.
Right, well, wherever it leads to, I don't think Winglies would use a fist as a key to open it anyway, Master Hastral.
I guess you're right. I just like punching things.
Well, maybe. The drawings on the entrances might have something to do with it.
let's try a bunch of things. This one? Yay. This one? Yay. This one? No. This one. Yay. This one. Yay. In case you're curious on what the puzzle actually is, it has something to do with in what order something called the Divine Tree like blessed, like basically in what order the Divine Tree sent all types of creatures out, kind of deal. But so here's the thing, there's two different paths you can take. So this is the first path, right? This is my favorite path. And you end up having to fight a boss with this path, though. And you're looking at the boss, by the way. Just as a heads up. And real men, by the way, take both paths. This is the first path. The second path isn't actually hard at all. In fact, it's pretty skippable. But yeah, this path has a boss. And you actually don't have to beat the boss, but we're going to. It's a dead end here. Well, I guess let's go back.
Wait, this is a Virage.
Uh-oh.
And the scar. It must be the Virage that killed Belzac.
Did you say this is a Virage?
What are you talking about? It was a destructive weapon of ancient legend that battled through the Dragon campaign with the Winglies, although some apparently still remain. But it looks totally different from the ones we met before. It's one of their subspecies, and from its shape, it must have had a power far beyond the ones we saw. But it's not a very pretty sight to see still.
Nope, we ain't going nowhere. We do a fight, yo!
The Virage!
We gotta go fighty fights. See, like, if I were to redo this game, I would have, like, the creature, like, you know, kind of walk at you and, like, get in position, and, like, where it gets in position is actually where the fight starts, and there's no transition like this. It's just transition straight to the fight. That'd be a really cool thing. The monster from 10,000 years ago was woken by us? Yes. So, here's the way this fight goes. You have two different options. Oh my god. You can fight the Virage and attempt to kill it, or you can just sit there and guard until the fight ends and the Virage dies. That's one of the two, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really a, it's not a super hard fight. You can literally just sit here and AFK, but you already know we're not doing that. You know what? What do a spark now? Oh, what are we attacking? Oh, that's right, I can't actually see. So head, body, and arm. Got it. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, I meant to use a speed up. Oh. Doesn't matter as long as you use a speed up at some point during battle. Oh, so this is our first time seeing Miranda transform. Also, I've never beat this thing before in all my playthroughs. I've always just guarded. I'm like, I don't really care. It's free experience. I don't have to risk anyone dying. And you're probably saying, no, run down. Like, why would you ever... Actually, you know, let's just start children for right now because I actually don't need heal. Run down. Why would you ever want to defeat the Virage? Or, like, what makes this fight actually difficult, you say? Well, the thing is, at the end of this fight, the Virage attacks with its arm. And the attacks it does with its arm, they hurt. They don't tickle. It's enough to, unless you are guarding, typically it's enough to one-shot you, which is terrifying. That arm stings. I do have a whole bunch of legend helmets, so I should be fine, like really all things considered. You know what, we're gonna diamond dust. We're just gonna hit every enemy. Big circles, big AoEs, boys. That's how we're doing this. So I don't know if we've seen diamond dust yet from her. So this would be cool. Actually, I think we have. Maybe. I don't know. Meru's awesome. Look at her. She's so cool. You're gonna convince me otherwise. I always thought this looked like a toenail, by the way. It's right here.
Diamond dust.
I mean, it's cool. I think this should hurt too. It hits about as hard as Star Children. Which, when you kind of consider it, you're like Miranda should hit hard because she's in her element kind of deal. Dart, you can hit all of them, so. Also, as far as the percentage for this, it says 175%. It's not. It's 100. I'm pretty sure it's 100. Yeah, that it's 125. It's certainly not 175. That's for sure. Could you imagine? Let's see here. How much health are they at? We're doing a bit of a. We're doing some damage. The arm is almost at halfway. I'm curious on how much of this is gonna hit though. It's gonna be a nice damage. Yeah, about 1,000 for each one. So yeah, the arm is practically dead. I think the barrage gets a move though, because we all just moved. Oh no, that's right, because Meru is good. Diamond dust again. What, really? They're all still blue? Jeez, yeah, okay, well, diamond dust again then. I mean, it only makes sense to use AoEs until we start focusing on one thing. So much magic, by the way. It's like just so much magic. Never stops here. Meru's so awesome. You know, I would love to commission an artist to draw Meru in that stance where she's like standing on her hammer casting diamond dust like this. That'd be so cool, dude. If you're a fan of my video and you're an artist and you do this, like that type of stance there, like, oh man, that'd be so cool. You like an artist drawing of that? 792. My dyslexia was kicking in. Lives remaining 10, so yeah, it has 10 turns. And at the end of 10 turns, it hurts. I guess just Star Children again? Because we don't need heals. I don't want to, I don't know, I just don't want to burn, White Silver Dragon unless we need the healing, you know? Because this Mirage fight is kind of no joke. it can really hurt. So that's why I'm taking it a little more cautiously than I have any other fight up to this point. Because this is a fight that you never really are leveled for. It's always supposed to be super high level for you. So if anything, it would be at our level. You know, like, oh, you actually can fight this. Just explosion. Let's go. How much health does the arm have? Explosion! Oh, this is our first explosion, I think. 1,207 for that arm. So maybe this will kill it? I doubt it. Explosion doesn't really hit very hard. It hurts, but it doesn't like. It's never gonna like one-shot anybody. That's where it's like explosion's just rendered useless after. Yeah, 325. Yeah, explosion is terrible. But it does hit everybody, so as far as like damage is concerned, good value. Huh. Nice. Alright, Meru. Diamond dust again? Yeah, might as well. I think this should destroy the arm, too. I forget how hard diamond dust is hitting. I really meant to throw a speed up on her so she just get out 3 diamond dust like in rapid session. I've always, as well as like play this game, I have always found the aesthetics of the Dragoons to be really just, like, really cool looking, like, character concepts, you know? Like, the wings, the armor, the cool weapons, just the concept has been just, I don't know, I've always fallen, I guess that was one thing that, like, helps me fall in love with this game. Very simple. The arm has 90 HP, come on. Yeah. I I really don't want to... I'm just gonna White Silver Dragon. Forget. Go and hit him with a hard spell. Heal up the 0 HP we're missing. Plus, how many times have we seen this animation? I have seen it a bunch because I have to play the game, and then I go back and render the video where I like watch it with you guys, and then after I render the video, I watch it one more time just to make sure, like, you know, I don't know, like, I just don't say anything stupid, which doesn't really. Oh my god. Huh. Jesus, is Miranda just dumb? Yeah, the arm's dead. Well, as is custom, we always go for the body first, so let's kill the body. I hate Dragoon editions. I almost got on my way to not use a Dragoon edition, I swear. Lives remaining 9. Okay. What's this? Oh, Shikoshu's! Shikoshu is Japanese for tentacles. Now you know. Alright, oh, you use Freezing Ring? Yeah. I think Freezing Ring is actually gonna hit harder than my addition, so that's why we're gonna use this. Kinda sucks to suddenly change it up to something that really doesn't matter. It's basically like just giving the head double health. Because, like every Virage we ever fight in this, I'm going to kill it in segments. Yeah, 792 I think is harder than I would have actually hit this creature. Is she done with Dragon, or does she have one more turn? She's got one more turn. Yeah, okay, so there is actually an addition. Here we go. 2009? That was 10 years ago. There we go. So let's see how hard Freezing Rain hit versus this. Yippee! 499. Yeah, Freezing Rain was definitely the better call. But that's the thing. Meru and Shana / Miranda are just mages in general, so they're gonna thrive off magical power. Miranda? White Silver Dragon, my lady. Might as well. I mean, this spell just hits so hard. So there's an item called Power Up that I wanted to get before this fight, but I'm pretty sure I have to get after this fight. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to have Power Up for this particular engagement, because after this I don't think you actually get to go back and fight him again. The body is dead. Now we only have the head left with 988 HP. Oh. Wait, what? Huh. So if you kill the Virage, it doesn't actually use the super attack. I never knew that. I've never killed it before, guys. Huh. Okay. Well, I learned something today. I hope you guys did too. Also, the head and the body are the same. You can kill either one. I'm sorry, guys. Otherwise, I would have killed the head and see what happens. Maybe if you left the arm alive, it does the attack. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Why do Virages always wake up in reaction to us? Oh, Jesus.
I don't know. The ancestor never really mentioned about this thingy, so...
Well...
So, does this mean that they were not just reacting to Shana?
Oh, Rose, why would you say that? I miss my Shana. And Alex misses his Shana, too.
I still don't know anything about the mysteries surrounding Shana.
Okay, well, there's no choice for us but to move forward. Come on, let's go. That's not true. Leave it, boys. We're going back up top. And we're going to go do the other path. So the other path, not only does it lead us to a save point, I'm going to save just because this area has been very unstable for me and crashed, I think, twice now. So yeah, or no, maybe 3 times. So I'm gonna go save real quick, and because it seems like it's something to do with my mod thing that I have running. So just so this doesn't crash my game and we have to start all over and I have to do that fight, I'm just gonna save real quick. So we're gonna save, and I'm a little sad that it didn't put me at level 29, so at level 29 I can just get my max level edition. No, I wanted to heal. Although, oh no, basically just top off on MP. But another reason that really made me say, hey, I'm gonna move on to right before the Virage and then stop one more time and start grinding is, so in The Legend of Dragoon, it's something that no one's really gone very far in depth on, and I wish they would, is your area that you're in, like the map that's loaded, the map ID has a certain number of enemies that you can fight, like a certain type, if you will. Has a certain, I guess like you say, like enemy selection that it could choose from. So like, I've already fought all the enemies I can fight here, and none of them include 2 pucks. There's only ever maxed out at 1 puck, and I'm like, I want to get the map that has 2 pucks in it. And I'm pretty sure that's the map right before we fight the boss of this area. So that's why I'm moving on, because like, I'm pretty sure I know the map ID that does it. And I'm like, let's just go ahead and move to that area so I can do that. If you know, it's just to kind of make that a little bit easier for me. Just to make grinding easier. Plus I get to play the game already. Yay, cool. And I can get closer to, I'm pretty sure I will get level 29 when I leave this area. So I'll have Blazing Dynamo for the rest of the game. Yay! Oh goodness, let's go. So one more time, in case you don't know what I'm talking about with Blazing Dynamo. So we go to additions. Dart at level 29 gets his 6th edition, and whenever you max out an edition, whenever you max out every edition, you get the Master Edition. The Master Edition is the best edition. It has like the best SP for damage, and is the edition used for the rest of the game. Meru is currently working on Cool Boogie, so you can see she hasn't quite hit level 20. Or excuse me, like the next level, like level 2 of Cool Boogie, and when she does, Cool Boogie will level up and it'll start doing like more damage or more SP. In this instance, it just does more SP. And Miranda is unique in that she doesn't actually have additions. A lot of people don't like that she doesn't have additions. Personally, I love that because I feel like there should be one character that's like immune to that plaything. Alright, so I don't think these guys are actually worth fighting at all, because they don't give much experience. Yeah, so we're just gonna skip them. And we're gonna go right, I believe. I think you go right. Yeah, you do. And whenever you do these things, you stab them, and then whichever one corresponds to the enemy, because if the enemy hits you, you get into an engagement.
That's right. This must be...
Yeah, I get it. You basically just go over to each panel, as long as you're fast. The seal for that, as long as you're fast, you don't actually trigger any battles. Which is kind of sad, because this would be a really cool place otherwise. And you just kind of make this area a joke. Like, look at this. Like, this is the whole puzzle. So you can either do this, or you can fight the Virage. And I, when I was a kid, only ever did this. I didn't even know about the other path. Oh no, go, 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 go. Just like as a little fact about me when I was a kid, I didn't know that the path existed until I read a guide online one time that mentioned about fighting a Virage in this area. And I'm like, there's a Virage in this area? What? Oh, I guess we'll actually get into a combat. These guys spawn forever, by the way. And while it sounds like, oh, Alex, this looks like a really good place to farm, it's not, because you only ever fight one of these, and in almost every single map pool, you never fight one. You can fight several. So it's really just a time waster, not even a good one at that. I will say this enemy, though, that we're fighting is pretty cool and unique, and that the enemy actually casts every single type of CC, to my understanding. You can see like 99 experience. It's not worth it. If you fought multiples of them, it would be a really good place to farm, but because you only fight one, it's just not worth it. You can see the last one kind of goes into a berserk mode. Oh goodness. just forces you to keep moving. Got him. Oh, I could have gone down the whole time? Roll. But we're going to... I'm going to make a... I'm not going to save, I think. No, we're not going to save. Oh, good, let's go. We'll just use a save state. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to the next area? I think we can go back. Right? Well, not after here. So, I'm going to escape real quick, guys. Run. Save state. We're going to go to save slot 4. Alright. So, this one... I want to make sure I get this right, which is why I did that. So, you don't... I don't think you want to go down. No. I think you want to go as high as possible. I know you don't want to get off here. You want to get off here. And you want to grab this thing, which is, I think... Yes! Power up, boys! I mean, if you're gonna, like... I think in every single run ever, you're gonna grab power up and power down. And I don't remember where power down is at. Gonna jump off here. We're gonna go all... Shit, there's nothing over here. We're gonna get to an encounter. I'm actually curious. I want to alt-tab and look for power down, but I think that's what crashes my game when I alt-tab and start looking stuff up. Oh, here's a fairy. Fairies are pretty cool. They're really weak, but they're pretty cool enemies. You actually gonna get attacking? Yay! They do like status effects. So this whole area is kind of status effecty. It's real obnoxious. I'll tell you what I might do, like legit. I think this would probably be a really cool challenge. Is I attempt to beat the Grand Jewel with Dragoon spirits. I'm curious on what you guys would think about that. If that would be interesting. I think that'd be an interesting fight if I can beat the Grand Jewel with the Dragoon Spirit. Only using like Dragoon magic and stuff. Because the thing is, hold on. I'm pretty sure she tolerates missions. Yeah. So here's the thing with the Grand Jewel. So the Grand Jewel is the next boss we fight. And the Grand Jewel actually utilizes the Dragon Block Staff. And what that means is that the like Dragoon transformation, the Dragoon magic and attacks and everything, is severely demolished. Like, I mean, hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not skipping anything, because this area you only get to do once. Alright, what was this? Mind Crush, that's right, this is the really good weapon for Dart. I almost always miss that one, so I'm very happy I did not miss it. Heck yeah. Give me Mind Crush. Alright, so now we can fail. That's fine, because you can't go back. That's why I was like really focused on it. I don't think you can go back. Maybe you can't go back and I'm just being dumb. Alright, we're going to go to the next area. Hold on, while we're doing this, I am going to look up where power down is at. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to look up where power down's at real quick. Sorry, ignore me. Oop. See that? I don't know if you heard that, but that little like skip it did. Yeah, makes me nervous. Oh, power down is in the. All right, well we're good then. There's nothing else to really get here. So power down is in the desert, which is the start of Disc 4. Start of Disc 4, we're gonna get a lot of stuff. We're gonna get a lot of really key items. We're gonna get darts, extra 20 movement speed. We're going to get power down. I think I can go back. I'm pretty sure I can go back. So I'd be kind of surprised if I couldn't go back. Alright, yeah, but this is the area that I was talking about that gives us a whole bunch of, I'm pretty sure this area has a lot of puck in it. If it doesn't, the only thing that makes me kind of nervous is that, like, because I don't remember what happens after we fight the Grand Jewel. I know we get kind of forced out. You know, like we get kind of like, okay, it's time to leave the area. And I don't remember the map outside of that little like red area up top, because when we beat the Grand Jewel, the red area opens up, and and when the red area opens up, I don't remember what's past it. I think we're done with that area, but I want to make sure. Yeah, I would have to grind so long to get Dart, Moonstrike, and then Moonstrike has to attack 100 times or 80 times, and then after that, just make sure there's nothing up here real quick. I'm pretty sure there's nothing up here, but this also gives me an opportunity to run into some more enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can still grind a little bit after the Grand Jewel fight, because we can still go back. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna make a save state just in case. I don't know, this is such a tricky area because like I want to do a Let's Play and like kind of just go through it, but I also don't want to skip anything. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is all I need is one Dancer's Ring from these pucks, just one, and I can feel free to go because like I got the only item that I was really concerned about. But it's getting that one item. Did she really not kill them by 2 damage? Huh, that's pretty much how every single Pokemon battle goes for me. Give me Dancer's Ring, gosh darn it. Give me Dancer's Ring. That's pretty much how it's gonna sound whenever I... Oop, going down. Yeah. I'm gonna create another save state real quick, hold on. Hey guys, well, yeah, you see, I'm not gonna lie. I went into that room, I triggered the cutscene, and I got about a quarter of the way through the Grand Jewel's health. And that was when I realized I didn't have Meru. Oh dude, 2 pucks. I didn't have Meru, her special ready. So, we did not have special ready going into that fight. Whoops. 16? That's not good. Can't be missing them on stream like that. I can miss them all I want off stream. But I definitely can't be missing them on stream. By stream, I mean video. Whoops. Alright, well I got 4 more I can miss, I think. I don't know. I don't want the pucks to run away. It's the thing. So I'm just gonna weaken them. Oh yay, confusion. He could totally run away now if I'm not careful. Alright, kill him. I was like, I don't know if they tolerate additions or not. Oh, it doesn't kill them anyway. Maybe Dart will get a turn? Pleasure! I think that's what, just regular damage? Yeah. Cannot move? Huh. And I haven't seen Confusion just straight skip a turn before. That was kind of cool. Alright, we're just gonna move past him and I'm gonna kill the other puck. So this fight by itself is a 4% chance. So this is why I wanted to grind here, because there's a double puck. I think in more than one instance, I think. There's a double puck that's a possibility to get for this area. And I'm like, oh yeah, well I definitely want to fight here then, or at least grind here then, because it's a 4% chance to get a, he tolerates conditions. A Dancer's Ring whenever you get this. And I'm like, oh dude, that'd be totally awesome. We'll totally take that. Is this Pleasure again? Yeah. It's funny, when I was like 10 years old, I was like, I don't know what Pleasure is. And then never seen it was like supposed to be different emotions. Yeah. Man, I'm so mad at myself. You guys aren't even gonna see that part of the video where I go into the Grand Jewel room and I'm like, I don't have special up. Because I got the dream, dude. Miranda went first out of everybody, so she was able to cast Power Up on herself. Nope, no Dancer's Rings. So she cast Power Up on herself, and then right afterwards it was like, I think Meru went, which is the next stream, and then she was able to cast Speed Up on Meru, or on Miranda, and I was like, oh dude, that's the literal dream. I don't know, maybe I can get it again if I'm lucky. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to grind up experience, or not experience, but SP spirit points, so that way when oh dude, double lucky. So when I go into the next fight, we can just instantly special. Because the thing is, I want to beat the Grand Jewel as a Dragoon, with 3 Dragoons. That's my goal. Oh, dude, 90? Heck yeah. We got level 2 of Cool Biggie. Why do I want to beat the Grand Jewel with 3 Dragoons? Because it's supposed to be impossible. And you'll see why. Because the spell that the Grand Jewel casts, like, it uses the Dragon Block Staff. And the spell that it casts is so strong when it comes to just bringing down, like, all the Dragoon's magic, all the Dragoon's attack, and all the Dragoon's defenses, to the point that even with my armor on that I have, I still run the risk of being one-shot. Even with the helmet on, even with the armor on, and even as a Dragoon, I run the risk of being just absolutely demolished. And the thing that's also kind of scary is just how little damage I will do as well. Like, I'm gonna go from doing like probably maybe a grand, maybe like 1.5 grand with Miranda to, I mean quite literally hitting from like 30 damage. It's a powerful. Oh boy, I got a Mind Purifier. So the thing that dropped there was not the 2 pucks. Thank you, game. No, I don't want a Mind Purifier. All right, so here's my attempt. Beating the Grand Jewel as a Dragoon. 3 Dragoons, let's go. I am also going to save state right beforehand though. So run, save state, save slot 2. Alright, go. So let's do this. Fun fact, this boss was as far as I got my very first playthrough ever before I had a reset, because I didn't use a single addition up to this point. I didn't know how they worked. It wasn't until I was like 12 and I'm on like my 2nd or 3rd playthrough of this game, but I was like, oh, this is how additions work. Huh, go figure. You can never really tell the size of the magical power from the size of the object. Hear that, ladies? The power of the staff alone has been sealing off the divine dragon for more than 10,000 years. I see. Then, we'll take this back and deploy our defenses of the royal capital. The divine dragon will be no match for us. It won't be as easy as you imagine. The divine dragon is not the same as the other dragons. Even with the staff and us dragoons, we will have reason for thanks if we can seal him back in. Is Lloyd taming such a monster? Talking about that, I don't even think it's possible. The divine dragon would never give in. They couldn't kill him either. That's why he was sealed in. It's way beyond Lloyd's ability to deal with, honestly. Well, I guess that means Lloyd's not taking any action yet, so fortunate for us. Maybe he just simply cannot act. Well, there's no sign that he's going after the next divine moon object yet either. The moon object? Yeah, surely you must have one in Millie Sesame Seeds, don't you? A divine moon object? Typically the name starts with moon. Like the moon dagger, moon shield, moon sword, moon tiara, sailor moon, I don't know, something? I don't want to talk about it. How come? It's none of your business. Just focus on how you can bring the staff back now. Meru, do your thing. I'm gonna do the thing. Alright, Meru. That's what I said. Meru is so awesome. Oh. The heck is this? I love that turn it does. Why not just have it in the ground and have it lift up? You know what I mean? Why have to do like a turn kind of deal? I don't know. Maybe they thought about that and this was like the coolest way to do it. I don't know, dude. All right, so this is widely considered one of the hardest fights in the game. All right. Well, I know I want to do. I think I want to do. Okay, so what I want to do I want to beat him with only Dragoon. So what I want to do is I want to speed up Miranda. Miranda goes. She uses power up on herself. That's kind of a waste, though. Maybe... Okay, maybe I power her up here, and then Meru hits her with the speed up, and then it's just boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like 3 turns back to back. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna hit her with the power up. Pray to God it isn't her move. And then she's gonna hit herself with the speed up. Hey. And Meru's just gonna guard. I know the Grand Jewel's moving next after this. Like, I know he has to be. Oh well. Let's go. Maybe I can one-shot him. Oh, jeez. We're dead. We're so dead. You guys have, I'm telling you, you guys have no idea how strong that Dragon Block staff is. You might as well just reset. Let's go. In case you're curious, the Grand Jewel has 70 movement speed with 4,500 health. Alright. Man, I'm hoping right now Miranda hits him for 4,500. Or at least, like, at least 3k, please. She's probably gonna hit for probably 2 if I had a fancy guess. Hey, 2016. That was a good year. Actually, 2016 sucked. Well, there's no way she's getting another attack in. Grand Jewel's turn. Yep, there it is. We're all dead. Good game. I mean, we are going to do negative damage to him now. I think I don't know, he doesn't cast that as a reaction. That's actually his turn. And it means significantly reduced. He doesn't move. God. Alright, well, I'm going to continue with my challenge. And I'm so scared. This is going to hit him for double digits. It will not hit him for triple digits, I promise you. This is going to be so pitiful. Oh no. You're probably like, run down. Why? You're really overestimating this. I'm like, no, I'm not. You guys have no idea how strong that is. This might honestly be my first wipe. Because now I don't even have Dragoon magic to heal. Yeah. Oh my god. That's a reset. Well, let's go. Jesus, man. We're so boned. I don't know what the multiplier. I honestly think the multiplier is times 0.15 as far as damage you take. But you have to understand that as little as attack as that did, by the way, he's gonna hit us just as hard. Because there's 3 of us. I would probably be one shot. If the shot, so the thing is, it's a 50% chance for any of his hits to even connect. And arguably, we are faster. God, I'm just gonna Dragoon attack. We are faster than him, so we can burn through our Dragoon spirits real quick. Just D-attack. Save the mana. Although I'm gonna have to use a Sun Recipe on you anyway. Yeah, that was a powered up attack, by the way. Oh boy. It's not worth attacking him. It honestly isn't. Like, I probably would have done 50 damage, if that. If this connects, she's dead, I'm sure. Please. Ooh! She lied, boys. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Go, Legend Helmet. Feels good, man. Alright. Dart, I mean, I'll try to do Dragoon Editions just for practice. Dragoon Editions, so it's not too often I get to practice. But, yeah. The challenge is a wash. Sorry, guys. I don't think it's gonna be possible. Although that hasn't, like, stopped me in the past. You know what I mean? Like, I'm typically just always, like, Leroy Jenkins into the past. Where I'm like, yeah, I don't care if this is possible or not. I'm gonna do it until I fail. I still do have Miranda to heal us, though. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Oh, boy. Whew. That's a lot of damage. Considering magic attacks shouldn't even hurt right now. And the thing is, it's not for the rest of the fight. It is only, I think, for 5 turns or something close to that. But the thing that really starts getting scary is when he starts to mess with your levels. Like, he can mess with your power level, and he starts reducing it. Eventually, he'll reduce it by 15 points, and that's when things start getting scary, and he starts hitting real hard. Yeah, dang it. Hey, perfect. Yeah. And slam. Yippee, boys. 49. See, I was gonna say, I was like, I was gonna hit for 50. Oh, it ended. Oh. Go. Maybe the challenge is still going. I don't know. I mean, it did end. He has 2,000 health. Can I whittle down 2,000 health with what little power we have left? I don't know. Maybe? If that's the case, then yes, I would have beaten the Grand Jewel with just... Guys, is this possible? I mean, we got healed. Right? Although, my Dragoon magic has ended. I do have Spirit Potions as well, so I can keep one of them in Dragoon form. Dart. Oh god, I think Flame Shot's your best bet here. Just consistent damage, you know? He's really strong versus magical, by the way. He's very weak versus physical. But this is just consistent damage, and I don't have much mana to work with now. I'm curious on how hard this will hit. Oh! Guys, this is possible. Oh my god, wait, I think I actually did it. As long as this is for more than 284, I did it. Yo! This has to hit for more than 284, right? Oh my god. More another Dart's gonna get into the... Well, unless she Dragoon Block Staff again. But either case... Yeah, good game. Huh. Alright then. Not actually white. Special Flash, by the way. Holy cow! Yo! That's so awesome! I can't be like super excited because it's like one... Oh, come on. Give it to me. Yes! Finally! Moonstrike, so I get Blazing Dynamo. Alright. Holy cow, so much experience. Moonstrike! Yeah, no one cares about the levels. Moving on. Yes! Spectral Flash. Yes. Replace the heal... I'm gonna piss people off. Nah, I want to sell that. Place the healing potion. Yes! I beat the Grand Jewel as with Dragoon magic only. I don't think anyone else did damage, right? Yeah, it was only Dragoons. Feels amazing, man. That's awesome. Alright. I thought that was legit a wipe. That was so close. Acquired Dragon Block Staff. I love reading that text because it means the hard part's over. We didn't know there was a Guardian.
Yeah, the ancestor should have told us so. Wait a second. I'm old and forgetful. He's old. He's forgetful. Where the hell are we?
I didn't know that either.
Anyway, the Dragon Block Staff is in our hands. Let's get back quickly.
Who the hell are you people?
Alright, I'm gonna create another save state though. Run, save state 1. And, because I don't know what's beyond this teleporter. And I want to be able to go back to that room and fight, okay. So I can go back to that room. So essentially that's the end of, this area. Okay, cool. Well, I feel like it's safe to end the video here, guys. I think, right? Because if I move forward, the game doesn't force me, right? No, I can go back. Aw, sweet. All right, well, I'm going to leave when I am good and ready. So I'm gonna go do grinding. I am so happy to actually run out to this grinding area. You have no idea. So I will see you guys when the grinding is over. Why am I running back when I can just do this? Run, save state, save slot 1. Ha! And I'm back. Yay! Alright guys, see you in the next video. Dude, that's so hype. I beat the Grand Jewel with Dragoon Spirit, man. I know that's been done before, but I mean it has been done before, but like that's so hype, man.